Hey everybody, welcome to this weekly education session from my channel, Pulmonary Rehab and Mental Health. I'm Shakila Devi Perumal, counselor, psychotherapist, and a specialist in pulmonary rehabilitation. I hope everyone is looking forward for the festive holidays to join your community for that vibrant celebration. With that thought in mind, I have put together a bunch of slides on a topic related to your festive season, relationship and social wellness. And I have a surprise in this session, and I will reveal at the end of the session. So stick with me to the end. You will not get disappointed, I promise. And I would request viewers who are watching this session at right now would please turn off your distractions from anywhere around you and grab a pen and paper and let's dive into the session. I'll see you in the presentation. Welcome to the week of relationship and social wellness. You can find loads of advice about taking care of your mental and physical health. However, social wellness tends to receive a less attention, even though the way you interact with others plays a big role in your overall well-being. Boost your health and happiness by paying attention to your social well-being. This week, we are going to consider some strategies for building supportive relationship and strengthening your sense of community. Let's get started. A guide to friendships. Have your friendships dwindled away? Try these steps for staying in focus with old friends and making a new one. Tips for old friendship. Mark your schedule. Meeting up with friends is just as important as following up with business clients. So make sure that you actually have a schedule in your calendar and make it very essential, especially during this festive season, to fill those long gaps of your friendship. Take a vacation with friends. Video calls and texting bridge long distances, but can't match sitting around the table together after a dinner. Collaborate on a project. This is one of the very best ways to understand your friends. Pursue the same activities even while you're apart. Accept change. At the same time, distinguish between relationships worth sustaining and those that have their course. Don't be a bearer for or put yourself into trouble bearing others just because they are friends. Set boundaries, stand for yourself, value self-esteem. Revive former ties. On the other hand, maybe you still wonder about a former coworker you haven't seen in years. Take initiative to be the first one to reach out. Tips for new friendships. Explore common interests. Look for others like you. People who have common interests have a good long distance relationship, even if they are separated by distance, and their friendship grows in a positive direction. Use social media. Others of all ages congregate on Meetup or LinkedIn. So create a friends around your professional interests so that you stay up connected and also build up your self-worth and explore more opportunities. Volunteer in your community. Working for cause you believe in, it provides you a kind of a gratification while you extend your network. So it is a win-win situation. Branch out. There are advantages to socializing with men and women of different ages. So don't stick to gender. Be open-minded and enjoy and value true friendships. Be patient. It takes time to forge a connection. Stay cheerful and busy so others can see your good qualities without feeling pressurized. Reveal yourself. As toddlers or seniors, friendships develop when we allow others to know us. Share more personal information as you become comfortable with each other. Don't be the first one to reveal your whole story and narrate the whole story at the first meet. In research, it has been proved it takes at least 6 meetings for a person to open up and become your friend. So respect the space, be vigilant, and listen to your friend. Prepare for rejection. This is the hardest part, I know, but there may be all kinds of reasons why a woman in your yoga class resist hanging out afterwards. Give yourself a credit for trying and move on to another prospect. Focus on quality. Having a few close friends beats having hundreds of followers on Facebook. Focus on meaningful interactions instead of arbitrary definitions of popularity. Exchange support. Giving and taking may be the most important sign of quality friendship. Effective communication in long-term relationships and marriages. At the foundation of every intimate relationship is communication. The greater the depth of communication, the stronger the bond is between you and your spouse. Your marriage relationship can often cause complicated emotions within the both of you. If you commit to seeing the other person's point of view and creating an atmosphere of safety and open communication, however, you can experience a close marriage relationship even when life presents its biggest challenges. These tips can help you communicate effectively with your spouse. Above all, love each other. That's a very key important message with these tips. Decide that being loving is more important than being right. If you're willing to concede in a disagreement, you can diffuse many angry situations without them escalating into a major confrontation. Compromise. Many people think it's an ugly word. However, learning to compromise is a valuable key to peace in your home and in your marriage relationship. Decide that you'll seek a win-win solution in every situation. What does that mean? Listen to your partner's wants and needs and be aware of your wants and needs so that you both communicate well each other and come to a focused solution, what is good for each of you. Self-care rituals for your psychological and spiritual health, there is more to know. Listen effectively. Many disagreements are caused by a failure to listen attentively and empathetically to your partner. If you listen effectively, your arguments will be shorter and your marriage will be a sweet fellowship of two people who love each other. Try to embrace difficult conversation as an opportunity to deepen your relationships and show your spouse how much you care. Put yourself in your partner's shoe. Seek a solution that makes both of you happy and let go of the need to be right always. If you do, you'll experience a vibrant, exciting marriage relationship that survives the tough times and lasts a lifetime. I'm going to introduce you to the 5 love languages by Dr. named Gary Chapman. This is actually a basic breakdown of 5 different love languages to make it easier for us to identify how to express ourselves to our loved ones. Because we all want to be loved, but we also need to know how to love others properly. Once you've figured out what your partner's love language is, you'll be able to show them how you feel in a way that is fulfilling to them. So let's explore the 5 love languages. The first one is the verbal lovers. Like the example above, some people just like to hear gestures of love, such as, I love you, and I appreciate everything that you do. For this type of person, you want to provide constant encouragement, never letting things go unsaid. The second type of love language, time well spent. It means your partner enjoys quality time. So that doesn't mean just a casual conversation saying, hi, hello, how was your day? How are you? What's for weekend? No. It means a time where your partner is your main focus. For example, booking a meal in your partner's favorite restaurant and expressing authentic gratitude towards your relationship with them. Thank them for spending their lifetime with you. So that is the way you actually express your gratitude. The third type is the gift giver. So this kind of partner enjoys either giving gifts or receiving gifts. This isn't because they are greedy. It means they are visual people who enjoy seeing proof of your deepening relationship and how much you love and care for them. Celebrate occasions with authentic gifts. Not need to be really costly gifts, but very authentic. That actually ties up your emotions into it. The choose is the fourth one. So we can't forget to choose when it comes to a language of communication between partners. So it is about setting boundaries and communicating with each other, figuring out who's doing what. For example, agree a plan of choose a week ahead and set boundaries. Be understanding when if the plans get missed. Don't be too irritated or don't break your relationship if plans get messed up. So be understanding for valid reasons and give some time and opportunity to explore those mistakes. Fifth type is physical affection. The physical affection love language can be a bit complicated sometimes. In this type of love language, the partner expressing your love to your partner only in lovemaking is not what it means. It means that even a simple touch, a caring hugging, which releases oxytocin and a feeling of care and comfort and safety, which breaks down the stress of your partner, is one way of expressing your love to your partner. Each partner usually has some kind of opinion when it comes to this language, and you need to know and read your partner's mind. Now, I have put down some questions for reflection, and it's the best time, I believe so, with the festive holidays to reflect your relationship. What is your love language? What is your partner's love language? How might this framework begin to influence your relationship? Time to think. You can explore more deep. So, homework for this week is take stock of your current social wellness. Reflect on whether this is an important area to develop for you at this time, and journal about the ways you might expand or deepen your friendships. Consider the 5 love languages and how this might be applied to your relationships. And check in with your nutrition, exercise, and self-care habits, especially with the COVID challenges and the festive holidays. We need to be more into this area of our self-care. And continuing your journaling rituals. I mean that every morning, try to take at least 10 minutes to journal through how was your yesterday and how you're planning your today, and what was the more pleasurable things that happened in your life, and what now it's time for surprise. Gratitude. As I mentioned earlier at the start of this session, and the surprise is the signature package, Revive and Nurture from Inside. It's an ultimate wellness coaching program to transfer your body, mind, and soul. And I've actually taken up a mission to transform you from a state of frustrated to being fabulous. So it's a 90-day wellness coaching experience designed to help you turn frustration and fatigue into your healthiest life ever. Let me introduce myself. I'm Shakila Devi Perumal, and I'm a respiratory physiotherapist and a psychotherapist turned into an empowerment coach. Many years ago, I was completely trapped in my career. I was burning out and frustrated to deal with referrals and attending only numbers and not the outcomes that matters to patients due to a lot of barriers and challenges in healthcare system. Also, I have turned my blood and sweat and was only able to give a mediocre living for my two little kids with whom I have missed most of my quality time, stuck in my career with no meaningful changes or outcomes. It was one morning I decided to take the leap and hustle to put into action what matters to me as a person. I transform my life, and now my passion is to see you transform yours. So watch out for the space, take action. An inch of movement will bring you closer to your goals than a mile of intention, as well said by Dr. Steve Maripoli. So I'm going to put the signature offer on my website, and stay tuned and watch out for the space. And before I sign off, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Enjoy your festive season with people who matters in your life and have a meaningful celebration. Cheers and see you in the new year 2022.